Think your cabin steward just makes your bed? Think again. These cruise MVPs can unlock comfort, convenience, and a few hidden perks you probably didn't even know existed. From secret blankets to unexpected gadgets, these small requests can totally transform your cabin into a personal retreat at sea. Whether it's your first cruise or your 15th, you'll be surprised by how many extras are just one polite request away. So before you unpack or head for the buffet, stick around because I'm sharing 21 surprising things your cabin steward can bring you that could make your cruise smoother, smarter, and way more comfortable. If you love practical cruise tips like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's jump right in.
Number 21. Daily ice bucket refills. Here's something most cruisers don't realize. Your cabin steward can refill your ice bucket every single day, but only if you ask. It used to be automatic years ago, but cruise lines stopped doing it to save time and water. Still, all you need is one friendly request on embarkation day, and you'll have fresh ice waiting whenever you return. It's perfect for chilled water, soft drinks, evening cocktails, or even keeping medication cool when the mini fridge isn't cold enough. A simple note that says, "Thank you for keeping my ice topped up," goes a long way. Stewards remember kindness, and your bucket will never be empty again, no matter how hot it gets outside. Number 20. Wine glasses and corkscrew. Here's a simple comfort that instantly makes your cabin feel more like home. Real wine glasses and a corkscrew. If you brought your own bottle of wine on board, don't settle for those plastic tumblers in the buffet. Just ask your cabin steward, and they can usually bring proper stemware straight to your room. Many even carry a cruise line branded corkscrew you can borrow, or sometimes they'll leave one for you to use all voyage long. Enjoying a sunset glass of wine on your balcony feels completely different when it's in a real glass instead of paper. And if you treat your steward kindly, they'll often make sure you're stocked for the whole trip. It's a small ask that turns evenings at sea into pure relaxation.
Number 19. Extra towels. Most passengers don't realize how quickly cruise towels run out, especially when you're sharing a cabin. Between showers, pool dips, and beach days, 2 sets just aren't enough. When you meet your cabin steward, ask for an extra set or 2 right away. They'll happily keep them stocked, so you're never left waiting for clean ones to dry. Some guests even request separate sets, fluffy white towels for the bathroom, thinner ones for balcony lounging or excursions. It's a simple request that keeps your space organized and fresh. And if you prefer warm, dry towels each evening, ask your steward to refresh them during turndown instead of morning service. Small touches like that make your cabin feel a lot more 5-star. Number 18. Bathrobes. Few things make a cruise cabin feel instantly luxurious like slipping into a soft bathrobe. The best part? You don't need to be in a suite to get one. Most cruise lines keep extra robes in storage even if they're not displayed in your room. A quick, polite request to your cabin steward is usually all it takes. Whether you're enjoying your morning coffee on the balcony, winding down after a shower, or heading to the spa, that robe adds a little touch of resort comfort to your day at sea. Some lines offer thicker cotton robes, others provide lighter waffle styles. Either way, they're perfect for lounging. Just remember, they're for use on board only. Take it home, and it'll show up on your bill.
Number 17. Extra pillows. Sleep can make or break a cruise, and the right pillow makes all the difference. Most cabins come with 2 standard pillows, but if you prefer something softer, firmer, or just more of them, your cabin steward can easily adjust that for you. Simply mention your preference early. They often have different pillow types tucked away, from memory foam to feather light options. Extra pillows aren't just for sleeping either. They make great back support when reading, watching movies, or relaxing on the balcony. Families sometimes ask for smaller pillows for kids or for extra cushioning on sofa beds. It's one of those little details that turn an ordinary cabin into your personal comfort zone, and your steward will remember your setup all cruise long. Number 16. Mattress topper. A good night's sleep at sea shouldn't depend on luck. And if your mattress feels too firm or uneven, there's an easy fix most cruisers don't know about. Ask your cabin steward for a mattress topper. It's a soft foam or padded layer placed on top of your bed to smooth out lumps or that annoying gap when two twins are pushed together to make a queen. Within minutes, your bed feels completely different, softer, cozier, and way more restful. Many experienced cruisers swear by this trick, especially on older ships where mattresses can feel a little tired. Mention it on the first evening, and your steward will usually have it set up before bedtime. You'll sleep better, wake happier, and sail refreshed.
Number 15. Blue fleece blanket. If you've ever sailed with Carnival, you might have heard whispers about the blue fleece blanket. It's become a bit of a cult favorite among cruisers. Soft, warm, and perfect for chilly balcony mornings or late-night movies on deck. The secret? It's not always placed in your cabin, but your steward can usually bring one if you ask. On other cruise lines, you can request a similar cozy throw or extra blanket for outdoor use. It makes a huge difference when the sea breeze cools down or when you're cruising through Alaska or Northern Europe. Regular blankets just don't cut it outside. So, if you love wrapping up with a hot drink and ocean views, don't hesitate. Ask your steward for that hidden comfort. Number 14. Extension cord. Cruise cabins are comfortable, but when it comes to power outlets, they're stuck in the past. Most rooms only have 2 or 3 sockets, and they're rarely where you need them. That's why one of the smartest things to ask your cabin steward for is an approved extension cord. It's a lifesaver for charging phones, cameras, fans, or running a CPAP machine at night. Just make sure to request a non-surge protected cord. Cruise ships prohibit regular power strips for safety reasons. If you note your medical needs ahead of time, like a CPAP, your steward will usually have one waiting in your cabin on embarkation day. It's a small detail that keeps all your tech running and your nights comfortable and worry-free.
Number 13. Distilled water. For anyone using a CPAP machine or other medical device, distilled water is one of those essentials that's easy to forget. But your cabin steward can help with that too. Most cruise lines sell small bottles of distilled water, and if you mention it early, your steward can make sure it's delivered straight to your room before bedtime. It's much safer than using tap or bottled water. Just another reason to get to know your steward early. Number 12. Sharps container. If you take daily injections or travel with medical supplies, you don't need to worry about where to safely dispose of them while cruising. Your cabin steward can provide a proper sharps container, a small, secure box designed for needles, lancets, or medical syringes. Some cabins already have one tucked away in the bathroom, but if you don't see it, just ask. It's a small accommodation, but an important one that keeps your cabin tidy, compliant, and stress-free. Cruising with medical needs shouldn't feel complicated, and your steward makes sure it isn't.
Number 11. Small fan. Some cabins can feel perfectly cool during the day, but stuffy once the lights go out, especially in warm climates or interior rooms without natural airflow. A simple solution many passengers don't realize is available: a small fan. While cruise lines don't officially advertise it, most ships keep a few compact fans stored for guests who ask. Your cabin steward is the best person to check with. If one's available, they'll bring it straight to your room and even help find a safe spot to plug it in. The steady hum of a fan also doubles as white noise, helping you sleep better by drowning out hallway chatter or engine vibration. And if your steward can't locate one, you can always pack a mini USB fan as backup. They're light, quiet, and perfect for longer sailings. Number 10. Shower seat. Cruise ship bathrooms are compact, and the combination of movement, steam, and tight corners can make showers tricky for some passengers, especially seniors or anyone with mobility concerns. What many travelers don't realize is that your cabin steward can arrange a sturdy shower seat upon request. Some ships already have folding benches built into the walls, but if yours doesn't, a removable seat can be delivered within a few hours. It makes showering safer, easier, and much more relaxing. Even younger cruisers use them as a convenience for shaving or resting after long shore excursions. If you or someone in your group needs extra stability, mention it right after boarding. It's completely free and handled discreetly. Accessibility shouldn't be awkward at sea, and your steward is trained to make sure it never feels that way.
Number 9. Furniture rearrangement. Not every cabin layout works for every traveler, and the best part is, you're not stuck with it. Your cabin steward can easily adjust your furniture to make the space more comfortable or accessible. Beds set up as twins can be joined into a queen, or vice versa, depending on your preference. Coffee tables or side chairs can be removed to open up walking space, especially if you're traveling with kids or mobility aids. If you're using a sofa bed, you can even ask the steward to fold it back up after morning service so the cabin feels larger during the day. These changes may seem small, but they transform how your space feels. Just let your steward know what works best for you, and they'll quietly handle it. No fuss, no wait, just personalized comfort at sea. Number 8. Extra hangers. Packing for a cruise usually means outfits for dinners, excursions, theme nights, and lounging. But when you open your closet, you'll notice something missing: enough hangers. Most cabins only come with about 10, which disappear fast on longer trips. Instead of juggling clothes or piling them on chairs, just ask your cabin steward for extras. They usually have a supply of spare hangers and will deliver them right away. You can even request different types: clips for skirts, wide ones for jackets, or slim plastic ones for lighter clothes. Some frequent cruisers bring foldable hangers, but honestly, a quick request saves the effort. Having everything neatly hung keeps your cabin organized and wrinkle-free, especially if you're sharing closet space. It's such a small detail, yet it makes your morning routine smoother and your cabin feel instantly more put together.
Number 7. Soft balcony blanket. There's something magical about sitting on your balcony late at night. The sound of the waves, the cool breeze, and that endless horizon. But what most cruisers don't realize until it's too late is just how chilly it can get, even in warmer regions, once the ship picks up speed. That's where a soft balcony blanket comes in. Ask your cabin steward for an extra throw or fleece blanket, and they'll usually find one right away. On lines like Carnival or Princess, many passengers rave about the cozy fleece ones kept just for this purpose. It's perfect for early morning coffee, stargazing, or sail-away evenings when the sea air turns brisk. A blanket might not sound like a luxury until you're wrapped in one, warm and relaxed, watching the ocean drift by. That's when cruising really feels like home. Number 6. Towel animals. One of the small but unforgettable cruise traditions is the towel animal, that cute elephant, swan, or monkey waiting on your bed after dinner. Some cruise lines still do them nightly, while others have cut back to save time. But here's the secret: you can still have them if you ask. Your cabin steward is usually happy to keep the tradition alive, especially for families or first-time cruisers. It adds a bit of fun and magic to returning to your cabin each evening. Kids love guessing what animal will appear next, and even adults can't help but smile at the creativity. A quick, friendly request, maybe paired with a thank you note, is all it takes. These little surprises remind you that cruising isn't just about the destination, it's about the joy tucked into the smallest details.
Number 5. Printed cruise planner or daily schedule. Everything on ships has gone digital lately, from menus to activity schedules. But not everyone wants to rely on their phone all day. If you prefer something you can hold, just ask your cabin steward for a printed copy of the daily cruise planner. Most ships still print a few each night, even if they don't automatically deliver them anymore. It's perfect for highlighting shows, meal times, and port events without juggling your phone at dinner. Many stewards will even drop it on your bed during turndown, so it's ready for the next morning. Some will circle key activities for you if you ask, a small but thoughtful touch. Whether you're cruising unplugged or just like having paper in hand, this little request keeps your days organized and your vacation running smoother than ever. Number 4. Balcony partition opening. If you're traveling with friends or family in the cabin next door, you don't have to stay separated by that dividing wall on your balconies.
Most ships have partitions that can be opened, and your cabin steward is the first person to ask. With permission from guest services or a quick supervisor check, they can usually unlock or slide the divider open, turning 2 small balconies into one shared space. It's perfect for morning coffee together, group photos, or evening chats under the stars. Just make sure both cabins agree before requesting it. Once opened, your private spaces feel double the size, and the sea breeze flows even better. It's one of those small touches that make cruising feel personal, because when your balcony connects with someone you love sailing with, the ocean feels that much closer.
Number 3, decor assistance. Celebrating something special on board? Whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or surprise proposal, your cabin steward can help make your celebration look effortless. Bring your own small decorations, balloons, banners, streamers, or even battery-powered fairy lights, and ask your steward for a few minutes of setup help. They know exactly which surfaces can be safely taped or pinned without damaging the walls or triggering safety alarms. Many will even add their own creative touch, arranging towels or petals for an extra surprise. If you tell them in advance, they can time the reveal for when you're out at dinner or a show. It's thoughtful, simple, and completely free. The next time you're marking a milestone at sea, remember, your steward is the quiet magic behind those picture-perfect cabin moments. Number 2, extra storage bins or hooks. Cruise cabins are cleverly designed, but space disappears fast once you start unpacking. Between shoes, beach gear, chargers, and snacks, those little surfaces fill up quickly. What many passengers don't realize is that your cabin steward can often bring you extra storage bins, baskets, or wall hooks to help keep things organized. Some ships keep small folding bins or magnetic hooks for guests who ask, perfect for hanging hats, lanyards, or wet swimsuits. It keeps your cabin neat and makes finding things effortless. Families especially love this trick for separating items by person or activity. A tidy cabin doesn't just look better, it feels bigger and calmer too. So before you start stacking items on the desk, ask your steward for a few extra storage helpers. They'll happily transform your space into an organized little home at sea.
Number 1, personalized touches and hidden requests. This last one isn't listed anywhere in the brochure, but it's what truly separates a good cruise from an unforgettable one. When you build a friendly connection with your cabin steward, they start noticing the small things that make you feel at home. Maybe it's keeping your favorite drink chilled at the same time every afternoon, refilling your ice bucket without being asked, or arranging a towel animal on your birthday. Some stewards even remember your preferred pillow setup or how you like your bed turned down. These gestures aren't part of any official service. They come from kindness, respect, and a little gratitude. A warm smile, a thank you note, or a few kind words can turn service into friendship. Because the real secret at sea isn't luxury, it's the people who make your cruise feel personal. And that wraps up our countdown of the 21 surprising things your cabin steward can bring you on a cruise. Small requests that can turn an ordinary sailing into something truly special. From cozy blankets to extra pillows, from perfectly timed ice refills to those thoughtful personal touches, it all comes down to knowing what's available and simply asking with kindness. Your steward isn't just there to clean. They're the heart of your cruise comfort, the person quietly working behind the scenes to make every moment smoother. So next time you board, take a minute to say hello, learn their name, and let them know how much you appreciate what they do. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more cruise insider guides, and share it with a fellow traveler who loves the sea. Until next time, happy cruising, everyone!